was filed in 2005. Why did it have to take so long for your ministry to do something about it?
To do something about what?
The Lal Masjid standoff. Because there was a standoff. It started, and let me remind you, in 2004, 120 notices were sent against encroached government land. They were ignored. In 2004, arrest warrants for the brothers were issued. Female students repulsed police. The IG in charge was transferred. In 2004, an FIR against the brothers was this time lodged by the NBF chairman Ahmed Faraz. It was ignored. In 2005, Ghazi was dismissed from his government job on charges of speaking against the government, leading processions, bad behavior, absence from duty. This was ignored as well. Then there was speculation that there was also involvement of Ghazi in the 2005 London attacks. That too was also ignored. Complete ignorance from the part of the law enforcement agencies. No implementation.
Cases were lodged because of sensitivity of that place, and it really later on proved to be that way. Because there were ladies who were there, there were girls who were there, and you just couldn't, he was in hiding, and you just couldn't go and attack that place. And we resorted to a dialogue throughout. The process of dialogue continued.
My question is that did we have to wait for the Chinese to get kidnapped before the tipping point came? Because FIRs were lodged since 2004, 2005.
Yes, this is correct. And we wanted to resolve it peacefully, and I was all the way saying it should be resolved peacefully. We did wait for the Chinese. Even after the Chinese, nothing happened. After that, I was out of the country, and the people came out and they had a confrontation, their people, with the, it was the police and the rangers, and in which one of the rangers, sepoy, got killed. And that is how the whole thing started.
Wasn't there a better way, if talking wasn't working, wasn't there a better way to smoke them out? Maybe a siege, maybe cutting off the water supply, the gas supply, the electricity?
You see, there's
different ways to get people to
all these, you know, every option was considered, and if you had cut the gas line or the electricity, they would have just come out. The ladies would have just come out, and we didn't want to even lose a single.
This happened over 3 years.
Yes,
Mr.
it was
Sherpao.
happening. Yes,
3 years,
and we kept on trying. We kept on trying.
3 years.
Yes, for a peaceful resolution.
See, the reason I want to probe this a little further is that there were allegations against you as well, and your involvement and your interest of involvement. This was written in the news. When Sherpao was asked about illegal construction of Jamia Hafsa in 3 to 4 years on the land owned by the Ministry of Education right next to the Children's Library, he denied having any such information about the ownership of land and said, rather annoyingly, your information is not correct and the madrasa has been there since long. How can it be constructed within such a short period of time? You did not know that the madrasa was on illegal land. This was recorded. And initially you thought that you could not differentiate between the Jamia Hafsa and the Jamia Faridiyya. You thought that the contentious Jamia Hafsa was located in E7. You even got the address wrong around the time of the crisis.
Oh, that is completely wrong. How can I get the address wrong? I don't know. Someone must have angled it. I don't know.
All right, suicide bombings. There have been, as far as today, we are in late January, there have been more than 750 deaths from suicide bombings since the year 2002. Over 700 have been under your administration, meaning your administration of the Interior Ministry. How do you feel about that?
I feel bad about it. No one is happy about suicide bombing.
Why are they not under control?
Well, you have to look at the environment in the country and see what is happening.
See, you were a victim, almost a victim. You survived, thank God, 2 of those attacks. Your son was injured in one of them. You were making statements back in 2004. This is in the dawn, in October 2004, clues to current terror wave found, says Sherpao. You were making statements as early as '04, which were confident. But still, the wave has kept on rising.
Yes, it has kept on rising because the more you pressurize the people there, there's going to be retaliation, and this is what is happening.
Did you have the support of the government
In what?
in the sense of effort is concerned?
You see, just look at the whole environment. There was if you look at it from, because most of it was emanating from the northwest frontier plus all the tribal areas, there was a mismatch of government. You had one government there, there was a government of MMA over here in this province. After every suicide bombing, you know, the provincial government used to say it's the wrong policies of the federal government. When you have such a situation in a country where you see the provincial government is saying that the wrong policies, so what message does it give? And you think it was whatever we were doing, we were focused on this because the provincial government was at a tangent with the federal government. And in such like a situation, well, I wouldn't say that they were helping those people, but even closing your eyes to the whole situation when it spread to the settled districts. And the provincial government, the chief minister used to be there in the meeting, but no collective effort was undertaken by the federal government and the provincial government as such.
Lashkar-e-Taiba, banned January 2002, active, name not changed. Jaish-e-Mohammed, same date, banned, current status, active, different name. Now it's called the Tehreek-e-Khudam-ul-Islam. Lashkar-e-Jhangvi, banned August 2001, current status, active. It's still called by the same name, good for them. Sipah-e-Sahaba Pakistan, banned January 2002, active. It's now called the Millat-e-Islamiyya Pakistan. Sipah-e-Mohammed is active. Tehreek-e-Nifasat-e-Shariat-e-Mohammadi, our friends the TNSM, they're active. Tehreek-e-Jafia is active. Hizb ul-Tahrir is active. Jamiat al-Ansar is active. Jamaat al-Furqan, the list goes on. They're active. They've all been banned by your government. What's going on?
You want us to, take action against all these at the same time and, create a chaos in the country? Easily said than done. Saying that you haven't done that, you haven't done this. Look at the atmosphere in the country. And once something takes place and then the criticism starts that why have you done this? Why have you, arrested so many people? Why have you killed so many people? Let's face the facts and see what the environment in the country is.
Aftab Ahmed Khan Sherpao.
Thank you.
A pleasure. Thanks for coming and talk back, and thanks for talking back. That was Aftab Ahmed Khan Sherpao, the former Interior Minister of Pakistan. We hope you enjoyed this episode of TalkBack. Email us at talkback@dawnnews.tv. Your views are important to us. That's it from me, Wajahat and the rest of the TalkBack team. Take care.